Namaste. Welcome, Naomi. Thank you, Naomi. Naomi and I wanted to do something for the people we love. Our gift to you. We're keeping it lighthearted, fun. So I hope you enjoy it. Just a couple things to remember. First of all, put your own music on. So pause right now. I love my playlists. But everybody has their own music. Some people like the nice calm music throughout yoga. So pause, put your favorite playlist on. And then the next is you will need most likely a blocks, but a box works good. You probably all have a lot of Amazons. So you can use the Amazon box, a strap, perhaps. You can also use a tie and maybe a blanket for when we sit in Sukhasana, how we're sitting right now. So if you need to prop yourself up. And then also remember, we're trying to do all levels. I'm teaching all levels at my house, and I've been asked by all levels if we would do something like this. So I'm going to do my best with Naomi's help to show options, okay? So please pause it when you need to pause it. I want to keep the flow going because as you learn the routine, you're going to want it to flow, okay? And so I was thinking, being in the situation we have right now, making the theme together as one. And even though we're not physically together, we're connected together. All of us are connected with our energy, with our heartstrings. And also I'm going to have ask everyone to come into Shavasana. I love to begin class in Shavasana. And that's like a new beginning on your mat, leaving everything else off your mind as much as possible, and just live your life for this next 70 minutes on your mat, as if it's a lifetime. So go ahead and Naomi, get in Shavasana, and just feel your breath. Don't start trying to do your 3-part breath yet. Just feel yourself on your mat. Feel how good it is just to be reborn again in this moment. Each moment is a new lifetime. So just relaxing, feeling your body, spreading out your arms and your legs. Now together, we're going to take an inhale. So exhale completely out. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Open your mouth, exhale. Hold. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last time, inhale. Hold. Open your mouth, exhale. Releasing everything. Starting to bring about your 3-part breath. Bring your right hand on your heart, your chest area, your left hand on your navel area. Start deepening your breath, 3-part breath. Nice, calm inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Inhale. And exhale. Continue this breath throughout your whole practice. If you get a challenge or you feel a little stress come, most likely you've lost your breath. Come back into your breath. We need this breath, especially during this time in our life. Yoga has helped me to connect with my breath through my life off my mat. So continue your 3-part breath. Those of you who do Ajaya breathing, I like to start it at the beginning of my class, my Ajaya breathing. So do what works for you. Very, very important. This is your practice. You're not in a room full of people, so practice where are the options. Some days, I just want to do some sun salutations, and that's all. So you might want to start the tape and just do the first part, but just make sure you always calm down and do Shavasana at the very end. Complete your life on your mat. So very slowly bring both knees into your chest, hug them in. Perhaps rock side to side. Continuing your breathing. And then place your feet, keep your knees bent, feet back on the mat. Walk your feet out to the wide edges of your mat to windshield wipers. Now, just flow with it. So inhale, center, exhale, move to one side, following Naomi. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. What we're doing right now is we're just getting the body warmed up, blood flowing, feeling good, feeling present. We're not stretching to stretch out, okay? We're just flowing some energy, some breath, some blood moving through the body. So go with what feels good with you, side to side, with your breath. Inhale, exhale. If you feel like you want to hold to one side for a breath. Every time you do this tape, you might want to do it differently. So just be open to options, okay? And then next time, center, walk your feet back to hip width apart. Bring your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg all the way to the mat. So we're just going to flow with the wind relieving. So inhale, pull it in, exhale, change legs. Inhale, pull it in, exhale, change legs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, change. Inhale, exhale, and last time, inhale, bring your right knee in, happy baby. Grab the outside of your feet, or you can also, sometimes I just like to grab my hamstring area and bring my knees in. So work in the option that's good for you today. And then when you're ready, cross at your ankles, come up to Sukhasana. Sitting nice and tall, easy cross feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand on the outside of the right thigh. Reach over with the left arm. Stay there for another breath in and out. Reach up, inhale. Right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Come back center, inhale. And this, I love this one. This is mini wild thing. Right hand behind you, lift the hips up. Left hand goes back. Come down slowly, or you can keep your hips down. Inhale, reach up. This time go over to the left. Left hand down, reach over with the right. Stay there for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reach the arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Come back out, up, reach up. Left hand behind you, mini wild thing. Reach up. And come back down. One breath each flow. So inhale, come up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach up. Mini wild thing. Right hand comes behind you. Lift up. Come back down. Arms reach up. To the left. Exhale, reach. Inhale, reach up. Left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last time, mini wild thing. Left hand comes behind you. Right arm reaches back as you lift your hips. Good job. Come back down. Good job, Naomi. Cross your legs. So switch the crossing of your legs. Bring your palms out in front. You might be fine right here. Wherever you're at, press your palms down and your hips back. Lengthen the lower back and the spine. If you want, you can move your hands a little bit further forward. Hinging at the hips as you come forward. So it doesn't matter how deep you get. It just doesn't matter, you guys. It just matters where you're at. If it doesn't feel right to your body, then don't do it. Stay what feels good with your body. Walk your hands back up and come to all fours. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now I'd like to take this opportunity. I like to stretch my wrists at the beginning of class. So you have an option. Can you see my fingertips are out on the edge of my mat? And just rock side to side. Rock side to side. I'm hoping you guys can see my fingertips. And then some people like to bring their fingertips pointing towards their knees. So you can pause, you can warm up your wrists, and then when you're done warming up your wrists, make sure you do the counter pose on the wrists. And then let's do 2 cow cats. Inhale, cow. Exhale, press away. Reach the hips up, I mean down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, press the mat away. And come to neutral spine. Good. We're going to move into downward dog. So very slowly lift the hips. Come into downward dog. The first downward dog, I'd like everybody to come up high on their toes. Bend their knees, but make sure you're pressing your hips back. And then slowly bring your heels towards your mat. First downward dog, you can also pedal around. Sometimes I just like to be stationary. Navel is in and up. Triceps grow towards the chest. And breathe. Walk your hands back to the back of your mat, to your feet. Grab your elbows and hang. Option, clasp your hands, reach your hands, clasp hands to the sky. And some like to bring it a little bit more towards the front of the mat. So do what works for you. Another breath. Slowly unclasp, walk your hands back out. Right leg up and back. Open the hip, bend the knee. You can rotate your ankle, maybe your knee. Inhale, lengthen, level the hip, knee to nose. Inhale, reach up, open the hip. Lengthen back out, level the hip, knee to nose. One more time, open the hip, level the leg, knee to nose, and step forward, runner's lunge. Lengthen the spine. Good. On your next exhale, left knee down, Anjaneyasana, arms reach up. Everyone bring your hands to your hips. Just lift your hips a little, so you're not letting them just dump into your pelvic area. Lift your hips, ribs in and up, arms reach up, and maybe stretch back a little from your thoracic spine. Press your back knee down and forward, your front heel down and towards your back knee. Reach and stretch. Hands come down to blocks or to the mat. Lengthen your front leg on a Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can stay just lengthening if that's enough of a stretch, or you can exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bend your front knee. I call this a baby revolve lunge. Open up the chest. If you're ready to straighten your back leg, feel free. Otherwise, keep your back knee bent. Take another breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. Open the hip and place it down. Left leg up and back. Open the hip. Bend the knee. You can rotate your knee, your ankle. Inhale, lengthen, level, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it up. Open the hip. Level the leg, knee to nose. One more time. Open the hip, level the leg, knee to nose, step forward, runner's lunge, heart forward. Exhale, right knee gently down on Janyasana. Same cues as I gave on your other leg. Isometrically moving your front heel towards your back knee. Another breath in. Hands come down to blocks or the mat. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, lengthen, stay here, or fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your left knee. Baby revolve lunge. Stay there or straighten your back leg. Open the chest. Feel the opening. One more breath in. And downward facing dog, three-leg dog. Left leg comes up, bend the knee, and then place it down. Take a breath there, in and out. Maybe wiggle your hips around a little. Okay, we're gonna add on. Right leg up and back, open the hip. Just one knee to nose. Level the leg, knee to nose. Softly step the right foot forward. Runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, left knee down on Janyasana, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, baby revolve lunge or full lunge, revolve lunge. Inhale. Exhale, move it into modified side plank. Right foot, toes come out to the side. On the back edge of your back foot, lift the hips. Stay there, or we're going to move into Skandasana. Bring the hips down, making sure your shoulder stays very secure, your left shoulder. Right hand comes back, hip lowers. Feel the stretch in the psoas area. Come back around. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Take a deep breath in and lower. Inhale. Left leg up. Bend the knee. Straighten. Knee to nose. Softly bring it forward. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, gently, right knee places down, arms come up. Exhale, to blocks or the mat, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Coming into baby revolve lunge or extend your back leg. Side plank one. I call this side plank one instead of modified. Lift up the hips, stay here, or right hip comes down, keep the chest open, secure your right shoulder and reach back. You feel it all through your psoas. Come back up and around, downward facing dog, three-leg dog first. Say some loving to that left leg and then place it down. Good. Take a couple breaths. High up on the toes, slowly walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly this first time, rolling up, vertebrae at a time, pelvic tilt so you no pressure on the back. All the way up, and palms meet, samasthiti. Mountain pose. Now feel your body. Feel already just this movement. You feel the breath going, the life going. Just being thankful for your life, for the people in your life. So take this time, bring something in within your heart of gratitude. For most of us, we have so many things to be grateful for. Take a moment and relish it. Inhale, reach up. We're going to do some sun A. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Step back, right, left plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. High up on the toes, walk forward, and that might be right here, and then you walk your hands back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, and then just come forward and reach all the way up to palms. Okay, we're going to do another one with the knees, bent knees, chaturanga, all the way to the mat. Inhale, reach up, or you can stay with the first one. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Step back, left, right to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, chaturanga, all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Otherwise, we're just going to take baby steps. You do your practice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reach the arms up. Palms meet. Okay, this next one, you have 2 you can stay with. Or you can do full chaturanga. We're going to do some push-ups. You can do cat-cow. You can do knees down chaturanga push-ups. You can go all the way to the mat and do cobra. So just do your thing on this last one, okay? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Step back, right, left to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. One more. Exhale, up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Good job. Knees down, child's pose. You can spread your knees apart and do some breaths in child's pose. You can come up and do some cat-cows after. Those of you who want to do 3 rounds of Sun A, doing your own vinyasa, we're going to do that right now. Otherwise, you can stay in child's pose, cat-cows, okay? So do yours. So Naomi, you can do whatever your little heart's feeling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Go through your vinyasa. One breath. High up on the toes. Bend the knees. Hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reach the arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, go through your vinyasa. One breath. High up on the toes. Bend the knees. Jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reach the arms up. Last one. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, go through your vinyasa. That's sexy voice. One breath in and out. Inhale, high up on the toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Zip up that zipper. Mula bandhas. Come up. And forward fold. Hang there. Grab your elbows. Those of you in child's pose or cat and cow, meat is at the top of the mat. Folding over your knees, knees bent. You can opt to clasp the hands, do a stretch. Whew, that got me going. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reach the arms out and up and palms meet. Remember, pause at any time. Stay in child pose for a while, and then start it back up. That's what's so great about recordings. So wonderful. Okay, so inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. lower, 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 lower. Come into boat. Start with the toes touching, or another option, legs up. Another option, full. And then slowly, whatever option, come down to low boat. Naomi's going to show you the version of putting your forearms down, okay? And then we're going to ride a bike. I did this, one of my favorite teachers, a long time ago, and I hardly do it. Now I can say I can do it a little bit better. But center, ride your bike, come over to the right, ride your bike, core strong, make sure you're breathing, come over to the left, core strong, working it, center, to the right, yeah, to the center, and flop. Take a deep breath in, reach, whole body stretch, and let it all out. Okay, bend your knees. First option, hands behind your head. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Next option, tabletop your feet. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Next option, inhale, exhale. Next option, inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay, left leg hovers. Option, bend your knee. Place the left foot down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Or hover the left leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Good. 2 more. Last one. And come down. Hold your knees in. We still have 1 more side. This kind of gives us just enough core work to really feel it. Okay, remember, first option, second option, third option. So you can be here too and reaching over, okay? So right leg hovers or bend. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. And really works the obliques. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Lower and reach. Lower and reach. 3, 2, and 1. Whole body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, arms come down. Coming into bridge. Feet hip width apart. Press down with your feet. Press down with your arms. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. Robot arms. Pressing down with the triceps. Or if it's an option for you, clasp your hands. Move your shoulders together and open the chest. Make sure you're not crunching your chin towards your chest. Lengthen the back of your neck and breathe. Oh, that was wonderful. Maybe not during, but after, right? It's just good to be alive and do yoga and share what we can with one another. Unclasp your hands if you have them clasped. Slowly lower down and just feel your body. Take a couple of breaths. Palms facing up. Close your eyes. Maybe put your hand on your heart and feel your heart rate. Okay, you've got an option here to go through vinyasa or just step back to downward dog. So we're going to do 3 roly-polies. The kids love this. So 1, 2, and then you can come up, jump back, up dog, downward dog, and hold your downward dog. Oh. Nice long inhale and nice long exhale. Come forward to plank, knees down or full plank all the way to the mat. Come into Sphinx. I like to bring my shoulders back a little so I can wedge my hands forward so I'm aligned. My elbows forward, I mean. And I like to pull through. And this for me is one of a really good stretch on the front side of my body, is to do the Sphinx. And then slowly move your right shoulder to the center, look over your left shoulder, and lift your left hip a very little amount. You should feel a stretch on your right side. Come back to center. Left shoulder to the center, look over your right, lift the right, and lengthen forward. Good. Bring your hands back for Shalabhasana, palms on the mat. Okay, the only thing on the first round is your chest is going to come up. So inhale, press down with your hands, press down with the top of your feet, and lift your chest. Open up the chest, press your shoulders as much together, your scapulas together, press your feet down and breathe. Slowly lower. This next time, head and legs. So inhale, exhale, lift. Press the palms down, open up the chest, lengthen forward, feet go back, lengthen the tailbone. Doesn't matter how high you're getting. Today, think about length. And then slowly come down. Turn your cheek, take a breath. Okay, this time everything lifts. Inhale, exhale, legs, chest, arms, lengthen your neck. Energy coming out of the top of your head and the back of your feet. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Change your direction of your head and rest for 2 breaths. Maybe wiggle out your thighs. Good. Come back. Tabletop, cow, cat, cow, and downward facing dog. Good job, everybody. I hope you're feeling as good as I am. And breathe. Okay, your choice on walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. So high up on the toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Zip up to Mula Bandhas. Zip it up like a skinny jean. Up and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reach the arms out and up. Palms meet. Stand in Tadasana, mountain pose, and just feel again. We're probably about 2/3 through, not quite 2/3. So just feel how good it feels to move your body. If you're not feeling really, like if you're feeling not good, then you're pushing too much. When you push too much, you cause stress. If you're flowing with just a good balance of strength and ease, you should feel some effort, but with ease. So if you're not feeling like an energized, like breathing well and you're smooth, then you back off maybe a little on your options, okay? This is your practice, seriously. Okay, inhale, bend forward, moving into chair, palms, heart center, revolve chair. So make sure your big toes are touching. You don't have to bring your heels together. Twist to the right. Look down at your left knee. Is it coming forward? Bring it back. Line it up with the right. Squeeze the knees together. Hopefully you can, as much as possible, work towards your shoulder heads stacking. Take another breath in. Come back center. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe. Open the chest, lengthen the neck. You may look down and breathe. Come back center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, come into chair. Cross your left ankle over your right. Figure four. Or option, you can stay in chair. So figure four. Option, put your hands on blocks. Naomi's going to show you that. Next option is prayer hands. Bring your triceps onto your shins. Heart forward, hips back. Sinking low, finding your balance. Next option is fingers down. Okay. And breathe here. Core strong. Coming up to left knee up. Coming into tree. Feel your hips. Are they level? Are they reaching up? Energy up. Your right foot is growing roots into the earth. And breathe here. Another breath. Bend your left knee. Twisted knee lift. Breathe here. Come back forward. Inhale, either keep your knee bent or extend the leg. Exhale, come back to warrior one. Train track feet. Back foot, ankles in 45 degrees. I like to tell people to internally rotate their back thigh towards the midline. Front knee, maybe bend a little bit more forward. Right hip comes back a little more. Feel your hip points. Reach them up. Ribs up. Arms last. Stay here, or some people, you may want to start lengthening your thoracic up and back. Another breath in. Come to your variation of side plank. Left hand down. Come on the back edge of the foot. This is side plank 1, 2, or 3. Another breath. Go through your vinyasa. And that might be cat-cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Or pause it. I would have it right there, and you can pause when you want. Inhale, high up on the toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Oh, I'm sorry, inhale, chair. Exhale, reach up. Palms meet. Okay, right leg done. First round. Feel good. Inhale, chair. Remember, if you're feeling stressed, back off a little. Choose some different options. Palms at heart center. Twist to the left. Look down at your right knee. One more breath. Come back to center. Twist to the left. Come back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Grab your elbows. Hang. Press down with your feet. Reach the arms out and up. Palms meet. Inhale, chair. Cross the right ankle over left thigh. Press your options. Block, floor, or prayer. Namaste hands. Pressing your triceps on your shins. Core strong. Heart forward. And breathe. Next option here. You can always stay in chair. Another breath, which I think chair is really a tough pose. And then slowly bring the right knee up. Come into tree. Grow your tree. So you can start here, calf. Just make sure you don't put your knee. We work on our little yogis about that. Or grab a foot, reaching into the inner thigh. Hips level, arms up. Another breath in. Right knee comes center, twist. Another breath in. Keep your knee bent or extend your leg. Come back slowly, warrior one. Find your warrior one. Keep breathing. Breath is number one. I learned that from my wonderful teacher, breath, foundation, expression. Another breath in. Your variation of side plank. So here, or if you feel really ambitious, start. One breath in, go through your vinyasa. Up dog or cobra, cat, cow, child's downward facing dog. Knees down, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, downward facing dog. High up on your toes, walk forwards, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, chair, exhale, reach up. Nice job. Take once again in Tadasana. Breathe, feel your body. If you want to take the time to do a little stretch side to side, you can go for your stretch side to side. Come up, whatever feels good to you. Okay, inhale, chair. Palms at heart center, twist to the right. Inhale, chair. Twist to the left. This time, inhale, chair. Walk your feet out. Come into Malasana. Okay, this is possibly using a block for some here, or lower level, or hanging out in Malasana, but we don't hang in it. Lift your pelvis. Now the other thing you can do is start working towards crow. Squeezing your knees and your thighs into your triceps and your shoulders. That alone is a lot of work. The next thing would be coming forward, feet together, forearms vertical. Good, stay there. Squeeze in your knees to your triceps and shoulders. Come back to Malasana. Exhale, full forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chair. All right, come back to figure four. Cross the left ankle over. Come into your variation. Maybe you used the block the first time. Maybe you want to try doing the balance here. Maybe you're working towards the cuff, cuffing around really need that tight cuff for Ekapadagalavasana, fine vision. So you're going to be able to throw come into some arm balances. We're not going to stay long in them, but you'll know if you're ready to do it or not. Be where you're at, okay? So maybe the next is here. Triceps pull in, broaden the collarbone, come back, lift the left knee up, come into tree. Inhale, tree. Exhale, twist, bent knee, or grab the outside of the left foot, open up. Whoa, Good thing for the wall. And then inhale forward, exhale, coming into warrior three, palms at heart center. My favorite pose, core strong. Step back to warrior one. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, feel the warrior two. Breathe, be present. Same amount of energy through the front leg as the back. Back, inner thigh rolling in, right hip back. Bring the knee maybe a little bit more forward. Your torso is like a T, and the arms out. Another breath in. Peaceful warrior, front palm reaches up. We kind of let up on that front knee, bend it maybe a little bit more, and breathe. You can do a half bound to an extra stretch. Another breath in. Warrior two. Reaching into side angle. I like putting my hand, my forearm on my thigh, and then I like sometimes for a little challenge to put both arms out. So you can put the block here. You can have your forearm on your thigh, but don't press into your thigh. Or you can arms free. Another breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Coming into your side plank. Left hand down, come into your side plank. Lift. And go through your vinyasa. Two breaths. High up on the toes, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, hop forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, reach up. Feel the difference on your legs. Take a moment there. Okay, inhale, chair. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, chair. Exhale to the right. Inhale, chair. Fold forward. Walk your feet out. Malasana. Again, stay where you're at today. Options. Lift the pelvis, stretch here. You can even do a stretch side to side if that feels good to you right now. Next option, I like to bring my feet together. And then I like to walk my hands forward. So I'm feeling like I'm walking into the pose. And then coming up to a shelf. And then core strong. Udana bandhas. Maybe lift your right. Maybe lift your left. Maybe lift both. And then come back down. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold. Coming into chair pose. Okay, now we're on the left side, right, Naomi? Right ankle over left thigh. Good. Your options, remember to cuff. You're able to get your hands down. This is pretty easy for you. The next thing is you really have to make sure you're really connecting. These guys are best friends right here. Best friends. Okay? And the next would be to make a shelf. Bring your right knee onto your right tricep. Okay? Slowly come up. Right knee up. Tree pose. Inhale, tree. Exhale, twisted knee, or grab the outer edge of your right foot, and open up. Come back forward. Warrior three. You can use blocks on this, which I'm going to do. Not my favorite pose. That's why I do it a lot to work on it. Step back slowly to warrior one. Open up to warrior two. And stay in warrior two. And breathe. Hips level. I see oftentimes people leaning like this. This front hip is dumping in. Other one, take your hands to your hips and lift them even. Lift them even, centered. Good. Bend the front knee a little bit more. Internally rotate the back thigh in and arms out. Peaceful warrior. And you can half bound on this. Warrior two. Side angle. Your variation. Block. Hand to the mat. Hand to your thigh. Or arms free. Warrior two. Windmill down. Side plank. Your variation. Whatever feels good to you. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Go through your vinyasa. You can always go back to downward dog and meet us there. Take a couple breaths. Wiggle out. All fours. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Walk your fingertips to the right. Stretch. Walk your fingertips to the left and stretch. Come back forward. Inhale, cow, and make your way to downward facing dog. One breath in downward dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, chair, and exhale, palms meet. Okay, this one you can go into side crow if that's in your practice. You can go into whatever option for Ekapadagalavasana, flying pigeon, and crow. We're going to start just how we were doing Malasana, we can do crow. So pick your option, okay? So move your feet over to the left, both your feet over to the left side of your edge of your mat. Inhale, chair, palms meet, cross over to the right. Stay here. I'm going to turn this way. Stay here. If it's challenging for you, perfect. Stay here. Maybe blocks and you come down. Otherwise, I like to teach that the next step is just being able to move your left tricep in towards your right hip. And then I do one arm shelf. If you want to do two, where you bring the hips are on both triceps. Okay, so that this is perfect here. The next one would be going here. The next one would be lifting the legs, lengthening your neck, and looking over to the right. Come back down. Good. Forward fold. Walk your feet out. Come into Malasana. Stay in Malasana, maybe do the stretches. Or, like I said, I like to start with my feet in. Do your arm pressure pose. Or the next thing, if that's a lot to me. I think it's more of working up towards it than a pose. Walk forward, shelf it. Back is like a cat. Lift, lift. Next thing would be straightening the arms. And come down. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Come into chair. Left ankle over right thigh. All right, maybe this is where you're at today. Maybe you are with your hands on the the blocks, and you're really getting good at cupping your hands. Maybe you're able to walk forward, make a shelf, and bring your right foot. Maybe you're able to start extending back. Come back. Palms meet. Left knee up. Twisted knee or moonrise. Coming back to warrior 3. Step back, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Peaceful. Side angle. Peaceful. Side angle. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, moving into Trikonasana. Reach your front hand forward. Bring it to a block, your shin or the outside of your foot. Open the chest. Hips are open. So you can use a block on this. So your block would be on the outside of your right foot. And yeah, Naomi will show you. And it might be the second level. It's whatever level feels good for you. Okay, look down, bend your knee, take the block with you. We're moving into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Come forward. You can take the block with you. Right hip comes in as much as possible, starting with your left hand on your hips. You can open the hip, open the chest, and then the arm. Lengthen your neck. If you come out of it, come right back. Step back, warrior 2. Side plank, left hand down. Come to your variation of side plank. Go through your vinyasa. And down the top. One more leg. We did have one little more flow, but I think we're going to stop. Inhale high. Exhale, bend the knees. Uddiyana Bandhas. Really suck it in and come forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, come up. One leg left. Reach up, palms meet. Naomi, have I told you today you're awesome? Okay. Inhale, chair. Palms at heart center. Twist to the left. I'm going to face this way. Come down. If you're just right here and you're not really able to go very far across your thigh, that's okay. It might just be the way your body's made. So just take your time and be where you're at, okay? From here, come down, make a shelf, and then you're right here. That's a good place. Maybe lift one leg, maybe two. Breathe, and then come back down. Good. Fold forward, sway side to side. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Shake it out. Okay. Coming into Malasana. Go through your variations of crow. If you want to stay here and do a little stretch, bring your hands forward. Bring your arms back and breathe. Otherwise, go through your parts of crow. If you're in the arm balance, crow, come out softly. Everyone, hands to the mat, bend forward, bend at your knees. Walk your feet in, come into chair. Cross your your right ankle over your left thigh. Okay, here's the steps. Stay in chair, figure 4, hands on blocks, cupping on your left, right here. Coming forward would be the next, lifting the left or extending. Come back out. Come back to figure 4. Come right knee up, tree. Twisted knee or moonrise. Arms up, warrior 3. Step back, warrior 1. Open up, warrior 2. Peaceful, side angle, peaceful, side angle. And you can always do the arms free if you want the extra challenge. Warrior 2. Reach the front arm forward, straighten the leg, come down to a block, shin, or the back, the outside of your left leg. Open the chest. Look down, bend your front knee, come out to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Bring your right hand onto your hip, open up the hip, bringing in your left hip, lengthen your back leg, nice and strong, arm up, another breath, bend the front knee, come back to warrior 2, side plank, right hand down, that was like a plump, come up and go through your vinyasa. Last vinyasa, or come to child's pose. Whatever is feeling just perfect for you. Rock side to side. Come up to cow and cat. Cow and cat. Neutral spine, right arm up. Thread it through. Take your left hand on top of your right and act as if you're pulling your right arm through. And then you can put your left hand anywhere you want to. If you want the extra opening of the chest. I just feel like just lengthening my arm and breathing. Remember to keep up your breathing, your 3-part breath or your Ajaya breathing. Another breath. Press down with your left hand as you bring your right arm up, all 4s. Left arm up, thread it through, and really tuck your shoulder, right hand on top of your left, and pull your arm through, your shoulder through. Shimmy it so you really feel an extra. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Your next inhale, press down with your right hand. As you lift your left arm up, come to all 4s. Come onto your back. Remember, you would be having music, your favorite music playing right now. So you can pause it, put on your nice slowing down music now. I love my playlist. Like I said, though, I like people to listen to their music, okay? Coming into bridge. Feet hip width apart, arms pressing down, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. Do your variation. Robot arms, clasp your hands, pressing down. Open the chest. Let your chin move away from your chest. Press down the inner arches of your feet. Lift the hips and breathe. Another breath in. Separate your arms if you have them clasped. Come down slowly. Don't bring your knees in, just feel. Now you got a choice, Urdhva the wheel, or another bridge. Okay, if you're doing the wheel, please take caution, okay? So, because a bridge is wonderful too, but sometimes people just feel like they want to go into the Urdhva. So hands, fingers pointing towards your hips. You want to keep your triceps pulling in. I don't come up on top of my head, but there's an option. So inhale, exhale, press up. Good, and breathe. Make sure that your knees aren't really pulling out. They're in line with your hips, and you're not arching your back a lot. Your back should be lengthened. Another breath. And then slowly, if you're in wheel, come down to bridge. Stay in bridge for an inhale. Slowly come down and feel. Bring your feet on the wide edge of the mat, windshield wipers. This time, come over to the right. Option to take your right edge of your right foot and place it on the outer thigh of your outer left thigh. Just adds an extra stretch. You can also take your left hand and lengthen your spine to your hip area. And breathe here. 4 breaths. If you have your foot on your left thigh, bring it back. Come up to center. Move both knees over to the left. I like to look over the opposite of my knees. Take option to take the left outer edge of your foot onto the outer thigh of your right leg. And breathe. I also like to take my right hand and lengthen my spine. Keeping your 3-part breath going, you're still filtering through your body. Bring in the awareness of your body right now. How amazing your body is. This life that you've gone through from the beginning on your mat, moving to maybe the more challenging part of your life on the mat. And now slowing down to the later years on your mat. Okay, if you have your left foot on your right thigh, place it off onto the mat. Walk your feet to hip width apart. Right knee into your chest. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Stay there, opening up your right knee. Or right through the little cave here, bring the hands through behind your left thigh or over your shin, your left shin. Lots of variations. I have some people say this bothers them to be on the shin. You can opt to do your hamstring. And sometimes the hamstring, you're able to get a longer stretch that way. So go with what feels good to you. And breathe. Another option, you can straighten. I like to straighten my legs so I get a stretch in the back of, and I take my right hand, I open my right knee, and I stretch my left leg, my extended leg. Just be careful you're not really locking the knee like really tight and you're putting any pressure on it. Okay, so keep a little bend, a microscopic kind of a bend. Nice. Okay, extend your right leg to the mat. Inhale your left knee in, hug it in. Change legs. Inhale. Exhale, change legs. Bend your right knee. Cross your left ankle over. Here, here, or here on the shin. Or another option is here. And I like to open my knee up with the same knee as I have my hand. And just make sure that your knee is not stressed on your extended leg. Sometimes it feels so good to me to put my hands behind my hamstring, and it's like I can pull it in even more and use my elbow to open up the knee. So if you haven't tried that lately, try that and breathe. One more breath. Extend your left leg down, right knee in. Exhale, change legs. Both knees in. Happy baby. Stay in happy baby, or if you feel like you want to open up the legs and stretch, I sometimes like to rock side to side. And I call this my kung fu. So sometimes I like to do the kung fu. Ha, karate. Up and over, karate. And then come back to happy baby. And just press and feel the hips. And stretching the hips. Hands out to T. Okay, everybody does this different. I like to bring my hips over to the right. Then I bring my knees in and bring them over to the left. Looking over to your left, to your right. You can bring your right hand right around your hip area, your right hip, and lengthen your spine. Left hand, you can lengthen from the hip to the knee, just kind of like you're heading your leg. Good. Another breath. Arms to T. Bring your knees in. Feet can come down. Walk your hips. Move your hips over to the left. Knees into your chest and bring them over to the right. Once again, left hand, lengthen your spine. Right hand, really lengthen. So you kind of bring in length into your lower back and length into your thigh. Bring it out to the right and breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a great big hug. Do whatever other cool down you feel like doing. And when you're ready, take up as much space as you can on your mat. I'm going to have you lay in Shavasana. Start with tightening your face. So with your eyes closed, you can, everyone, let's go ahead and take one cleansing breath now. Inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Now we're going to wait and do the cleansing breath all together. Start at the top of your head, tighten your face, tighten your shoulders, tighten your chest, tighten your abdominals, your hips, your legs, your shins, your calves, your feet. Lift your arms, lift your legs. Inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale everything out and relax and surrender. Every last little effort. Every little end of this life on your mat. This whole life cycle that you've done this last 70 minutes. And just now, find the peace and gratitude of you. Please continue to stay in Shavasana. Keep your music playing as long as you can. I really recommend, I do long meditations at the end of my practices at home. It's the best time to do it. I'm going to have Naomi go ahead and flip us off because we're, I think, going to be running out of time here. And Naomi, I want to thank you for doing this with me. This is my soul sister. We have had ups and downs through life, but it's made us stronger. And I'm so, so grateful for her and her family. So grateful. Namaste. So Naomi, I'll let you turn it off and then they can stay in Shavasana.